Hey, Soul Warriors, it is Tara, and today is day 5 of 28 Days to Peace. So, day 5 on my journey. It was an interesting one. Two takeaways from it: doing what you love is never work, and you're going to piss off a lot of people when you start doing what's best for you. So, how I came across this is the day before, as you heard me talk last night about it, was a very chaotic day and filled with a lot of things for myself, for business, for a lot of different people. And so the next day, like, I remembered all the lessons and taking the breaks and really focusing in on what the most important tasks were and how I could group those together as quickly as possible, just to get the day-to-day stuff into a really quick and easy, simple routine. So it just did it, it was done, and then I could move on to make choices on what I wanted to do with the rest of my day. So a lot of my choices centered around, what are my goals? What do I want to accomplish? What do I really care about? What do I love? And that's how I made the choices of how I wanted to live the rest of my day, in between keeping up with those day-to-day things. And I realized that when I worked on things I love, like doing this, it doesn't feel like work. It just feels fun. I'm just sharing me. I'm hoping it's bringing value to you. It's bringing value to me. I'm connecting with all of you and being able to share my thoughts and my process. So, yeah, doing what you love is super important, and you need to figure out how to fit that into your day. Because if you're doing what you truly care about and what lights you up, you have more peace in your soul, because you're happy and you're plugged in to what means something to you. I know the old relationship, job, or whatever it is that you're trying to find peace, or whatever your end goal is with all this. I know that bubbles up and it feels super important because it's an old story that you've told so many times. But I'm talking about what currently is something that you're working on, working towards creating, or just being. What do you have fun doing? What do you enjoy? And putting a lot of focused effort into that as much as you have the time to do it. And then also making choices that take care of you first, because a lot of us are running our engines like into the freaking ground, taking care of everybody else around us, because we're givers and we feel like we can and we have the expertise to help. So we give until we have nothing left to give, and then we go into overdrive to accomplish all of our own tasks, and they just seem super hard. And like we're pulling from reserves we don't even have anymore. So when you start taking care of yourself, though, you're going to get pushback from all the people that are used to you taking care of them and showing up for them all the time. So I just want you to, when you start getting that pushback, it feels like crap at first, or you feel like you're letting people down, or you're feeling like I have to figure out how to help them because, I'm the only one, or, they came to me, or whatever it is. But part of that is ego. Part of that is an ingrained, what I'm trying to say, ingrained loyalty that we have, that people that we're connected to, that we're somehow responsible for. But you need to understand you're mainly responsible for yourself first. And if you take care of you, you'll have the extra energy. I know you've heard this a million times, to take care of other people. But so when you start getting the pushback, don't go into a guilt space like I'm letting them down, or I feel bad I can't take care of everybody, or all those places, the shame place. Stay out of all of those and say, oh, pushback, I am a freaking superstar because I'm doing this right. Because once you start getting pushback, it means that you're focusing on what's important for you. And that's a big success for you. It might not feel like it, because as we know, some of the people closest to us oftentimes are the biggest naysayers in our life, trying to tell us how we should live our life and what we should do and what we shouldn't do. And, all their opinions on how that you should live and fix your life. But it's yours. So when they push back, take it as a win and keep going in that direction. So really think about what makes you happy, where you're going, what you're creating, and how you can take care of yourself better so you can create more time, space, and energy for those things that you love. And that brings you a kind of peace that you've never even known or tap into. The more you go into it, the deeper and deeper that well of peace is. And then these other things don't affect you so much because you're sitting so much in that deep well. So that was my day 5. Do what you love, and take the pushback as a big win, because other people will get pissed off when you start doing you. All right. Have a wonderful evening, Soul Warriors. I will see you tomorrow for day 6. Take care.